Yo, it is Sunday, October 5th. Let's check out RCL, Royal Caribbean. It's probably might be the biggest cruise line on the market. Yeah, looking back, this was at 50, 2023. Found it's low about 32 in 2022. It was going up. Look at this wedge, big broadening wedge. Yeah, made its way. August had a little dip in 2024. Got to about 275. Then April came all the way down to, of course, the April low, the low of all lows, 164. We go up. There's a nice run up right there. Had a little wedge here, rising wedge. You fell back. Then it came back, held this 260 line. There's the algo. The algo at the buy here, 280. Nice. Not that far away. Could have been the sell here, 330. They had it here, 716, 342. Went up a little more. And then right here could have been this short. I mean, you could have tried maybe here being overbought. Now, see, notice is very slightly, it's going down. See this wave slightly go down. Right here is a decent short, 330 all the way down to about 300. It comes up to 310. It's another wedge coming down. The algo picked it up on this big candle. Sometimes I notice the algo picking up on big candles, 326, 818. And this thing goes all the way up to 365. You can see how deep we were. You put everything in conjunction. That's why you put a chart together. Falling wedge right here. It's going down. Where's it going to hit? Yeah, maybe a new trend line form. It already broke that. So you're just seeing now where's it stopping. Look how oversold. This little dip here, this V, went to 693 stochastics. Very oversold. Risk reward, it's pretty good. You're in a big uptrend still. You're just seeing where it falls. Start to go up. See this white over red? That's a very good line. And you go up to another point. This is where you have a short here, 98.77. Look how high stochastics. Now, I put this arrow. They didn't have the short here. They had it later, but excuse me. See these pink arrows I'm putting now? I'm putting buy or sell signals or short signals. Up here, that's a good short. That's good risk reward. Now, the algo comes in, picks it up 351.98. You go down. Had this big move up, but it was a fake out. A lot of times you'll notice this too. Even on runs, it's not going to be perfect green every time. See this red? See this going down, and right here, it started to indentate in. This white looked like maybe it was going to cross over, but it was a fake out. It was too strong to slow down, and that's what happened. It was going way down past this 50 middle line and going further. That was a fake out candle. Once you're overbought this much and it was going down, you'll notice that once you trade a lot, especially higher price stocks, ETFs, a lot of fake outs on the daily. This comes down, and then you're out of this. Now you're holding, this 320 line, 315. There was a buy here, and it goes up. What was this buy? 325 to 340. So not a bad $15 gain. Came back a little bit. Now you're putting the conjunction where you're at in this chart. Let me actually put this here, because that was actually a very tight line. You're just going red all the way down. Then it came out of that. But top line now, again, on this little area, not this. You don't worry about, specifically where you're at. You can look back, but just on this trend now. So the high line, there it is, connection, connection. This was the low, but then it bounced. It's not going down here. It's sort of drifting now this sideways down. They have another short here, 10 3 7 314. So we'll see if this goes even lower. Now, looking at the weekly in this, you have divergence. This is divergence. See this high? The high's getting lower. You bounced, went up, but it wasn't as high as this. Then you're going down again. You're below this point on stochastics. 50, 63. And if you cross down deeper, see 50 is the middle line. That's the middle. If you go below that, usually you're going deeper. Same thing with up. You'll go, further up. Now, if you're looking for maybe next point here, we're at 310. There'll be that candle right here, that low in August, 297. Monthly still way up here. We're still very overbought. It's quarterly. Quarterly still rising. So that's where we're at. You're looking for this point now. That is the August 11th low, 297 right here. If you go there, maybe that'll get a bounce, maybe be a double bottom here, RCL. Now we're going into, what is this now? October. I don't know, like cruise line expert, but I'm assuming summer is the best line to travel, but Yeah, maybe not. I don't, not in the cruise lines. Let's see. Royal Caribbean reports the top line revenue beat in the latest earnings. You see this big rising wage. Now we're fading. 85 billion market cap. Wow, they had that big of a market cap? I had no idea. People really like the cruise lines. I'll pass, but income 3.6 billion, sales 17 billion, insiders own 7%, institutions own 84. This is actually the 10-year performance, unbelievable, is in 244%, 375, 3 years. It's actually been pretty good. Surprisingly, I would never own airlines, cruise lines. They're very cyclical, but this is, one of the strongest, of course. Royal Caribbean Cruise gauges in operation, global cruise brand, Celebrity Cruises, Silver Sea Cruises. Founded by Arne Williamson, 1968, headquartered out of Miami. Any latest news on SC today? Best stock to buy, Royal or Carnival? Top ranked. Stock falls, market uptick. Now it says 1.5 billion offering senior unsecured notes. Launches port partners, Alaska. Trying to see anything significant in news. That's what you look for. Of course, earnings and all that, but any big time news. So, oh, here it is. Carnival stock falls despite strong earnings and it's a harsh reaction. So I'm assuming they're saying the economy is so strong, which I don't believe it. The economy is strong because the Magnificent Seven AI. Stock market's strong and corporations are strong. Everyone else isn't strong. All right, what are they saying over here? Losing momentum here, not the best looking name. 4340, 300. What else they said? Pullback, strong cash flow. All right, let me look at my algo. Excuse me. All right, so you had, up here the short. They have a short now. Yeah, going back, there's some good moves. Look at the buy here. Buy is low here in April. Big uptrend, came back, hard fade to a new trend line, up again. Looks like almost a double top up here. And basically we'll say if we break this, that 300, it's going to be key. Now, if you do get a bounce, you have to break over this 335. See, it came back many times. Couldn't get over 335 on RCL. So it's a good fade, and we'll see if this short can even get a 300 now. That's it. Please subscribe to my Kim and Trades on YouTube. Smash the like button. Peace.